So if you heard the good news, Amazon has officially released Matter onto their Alexa platform. They just did the update on May 2nd, and we are officially going to be testing it out in this video today. I have been waiting for Matter for quite a while now, actually all year, to start testing it out because I am mostly in the Amazon ecosystem. That is the platform that I wanted to be testing on. And as up to this point right now, only Android users were able to test. But with this new update on the Alexa app, us iOS users or iPhone users can now start using Matter. They've also updated the Echo speaker, the 4th gen, the newest one, so that it is now a thread border. So now we can actually connect everything to that. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those right now, so I actually just ordered one. It should be arriving in a couple of hours, and we'll go ahead and get that set up. And then I want to go ahead and test some of these devices that I have right here. But take a look right here. I've got a few devices from Nanoleaf and then also govee. We are going to be testing those out. Let me go ahead and let me set you guys down. Okay. All right, that looks good right there. So we're going to be testing out these products and getting them connected to our new Matter smart home. I want to dive a lot more into all of this Matter stuff, and I actually have some questions that I don't know yet. So we're going to try to answer some of those throughout these videos that I'm going to be working on. Also, if you guys maybe know the answers. So here are some of the questions that I have as far as Matter, and that is that I can essentially connect any of these devices to any thread border that I want to. So I have the SmartThings hub that I can use as a thread border. I just got the Amazon Echo speaker, so not the Dot, but the bigger Echo speaker that can be a thread border, and I can connect my devices to any one of those, and they will all be able to sync up through all of my ecosystem. So that way I can control it through Apple's HomeKit, Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, we've got SmartThings, all of those different ecosystems can control the one device that I've, say, added to any one of these. I don't know, it's a little confusing, and that's what I want to try to figure out. The biggest question that I have is, if I connect a device, how do I know it is connected through Matter? There's no Matter app. There's no way for me to go in there and say monitor or manage just my Matter devices that I'm aware of at this time. So that is something that I want to dive a little bit deeper into and see if that is a possibility. And if it's not, I hope it's something that they bring to the table, because what I would like to do is I would like to convert everything in my smart home over to this new Matter standard. And the biggest reason for that is because I want local control. The biggest thing that I think most people are going to get out of Matter is that it is going to remove the cloud from your smart home and have you be able to control everything locally in your home. So if your internet goes out, you can still control your smart home, your automations are still going to run, and theoretically, if everything is controlled now in your home, things should respond faster. So when I go ahead and push that button to turn on the lights should turn on a lot faster, almost instantaneously, as opposed to before where it'd be a 2-3 second delay. So those are the biggest things that I'm looking forward to. But I want to know, like, if I connect my Philips Hue bulbs to this thing, how do I know that they're connected through Matter as opposed to something else? So those are the questions that I have for this, but we're going to be diving into that in a little bit here. Right now, I'm just waiting for that Amazon Echo to show up, and then we're going to go ahead and start testing all of this stuff out. All right, well, it took a few hours, but hey, I mean, same day delivery, you can't really beat that, right? So now that we've got the new Echo Dot here, I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up, and then we're gonna go ahead and start testing out the Matter protocol. One cool thing is that if you guys didn't know, so cool, we have a packaged box within a bag. Interesting. So if you guys didn't know, when you're ordering new Amazon products, there is a little box that either comes automatically checked, or you can check the box to automatically sync it to your account before you get it. So all I'm going to really need to do is plug this thing in. It's already going to have all of my account information, link everything up. So it's just going to make it a super easy setup. Let's go ahead and get this installed. All right. Echo, not the Dot, Echo speaker, 4th generation. Dang, this thing's big. Look how big that guy is. I've only ever really used the Dots, so to see something this big, pretty cool. I hate that I had to buy it though. And I do have the Echo Show 10 and the 15, but neither one of them as of right now are border routers, so that sucked. I make this purchase specifically for this video, but now we have got a thread border router. So let's go ahead and get this set up. and we'll start setting up some of the devices. Some of the devices that I have right here, we've got 2 from nanoleaf. So we've got the nanoleaf light strip. So we've got the light strip, but actually I have it right here in front of me. So I pulled that out. We've got a nanoleaf light bulb, and then I've got this govee light strip here. So all of these are Matter compatible. If you see right here on the front, they all now have the Matter logo on them. So we'll go ahead and get those set up. All right, this guy is loading up. I'm gonna grab my phone and load up the app, and we'll go through the setup process.
Hello, your device is ready for setup. Just follow the instructions in your Alexa app and clicks bringing your device online.
All right, there we go. We're preparing your Echo device. So it automatically found it, which is awesome. Okay.
Your Echo is ready.
That's it. My Echo's ready. I literally did nothing other than click OK, and now we got it here. So went ahead and it connected to, interesting. So it looks like it still has my old Google Wi-Fi as the main default for setting this up, even though I'm now on the TP-Link, what is it, the XE75 Pro. So I'll go ahead and update that. In fact, I actually did a video on how you can change that. So I'll link that down below if you guys need to do something like that. But now that this is set up, let's go ahead and set up this nanoleaf light bulb. All right, so we've got our light bulb out. Let's go ahead and get this thing plugged in. Ouch. All right, so here we go. Inside of the light bulb, so we've got our nanoleaf light bulb right there. Inside, the first thing here, we've got a pamphlet, and we have got our Matter code right there. So that is what I need to scan for the app right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's click on the plus up in the top corner. We're going to add a device. And then what I want to do is I want to enable it with Matter. So I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. I'm going to click on Other, and then I'm going to click on Matter. Yes, it has the Matter logo. Go ahead and scan the QR code. So let's get that scanned. All right, so that is looking for your device. Man, this thing is bright. It cannot connect my device. Why not? Try again. Okay, so it's been about a half hour. I have not been able to get this thing to register as a Thread border router, and I think it's because it needs to run some updates. Unfortunately, I've been checking in the app and I can't figure out how to manually kick off an update, so it looks like it possibly just ran an update. So hopefully we can get this thing set up as a Thread border router. Although there's just, like I said, there's nothing in here for me to really monitor Matter and how it's working, or how to, I guess, monitor it. So let's go ahead and we're going to try to set this up again. So let's go ahead and click on Add Device. So we'll turn this light on. Since I don't want to add it through the nanoleaf app, I want to add it actually directly to my Alexa ecosystem. So we're going to click Other on the bottom. Let's go ahead and click on Matter. It does have the Matter logo. Yes, let's scan the QR code. Okay, it's scanning that. If this doesn't work, then hopefully letting it sit overnight will get the updates that it needs. And, you know, I ran into this issue before where it said it was set up, and let's go ahead and see if we can try it again. It took a couple times to get the setup, which has been pretty frustrating. Okay, cancel out of here. Can you... I don't know what is going on with this thing. I worry that it's just, this needs to get some kind of update that is not letting it work properly. So what I might need to do is just end it here for tonight, try back tomorrow morning, and just see what we can do to get all of this figured out. You know, this is the problem with working with cutting edge, brand new technology, is that, you know, it doesn't always work great the first time around. So hopefully we can get this figured out by the end of this video. All right, so I might finally have some success here. I went ahead and I had to do a factory reset on the light bulb, and now as we can see right here on the screen, I now have the Amazon Thread. So it was kind of interesting. It automatically picked it up and detected it, which kind of threw me off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and select that one again, click on Next, and it's just automatically going to sync up and connect to the Thread border router on here. So we're gonna get this thing all synced up. Much easier to do than I expected. It is getting pretty late here tonight, so what I'm going to do is that tomorrow we are going to connect up this govee light strip, just to give another example of how easy this should be to connect, and go ahead and just wrap it up from there. All right, so it's the next morning. I wanted to go ahead and test out another brand. So we've got our govee light strip right here. I'm going to plug that in And I want to get this one set up with our Matter support here. And let me go ahead and we're going to add this. So I'm going to click on the plus button on the top, just basically the same things that we did last time. Add a device, scroll all the way down. Oh, Alexa automatically connected a nanoleaf light bulb. So that's cool. We already have our nanoleaf. That's the one we did last night. So I'm going to go ahead and say, add a different one. We're going to scroll all the way down to other, click on Matter again. Yes, it does have the Matter logo. Scan the QR code. Now, the QR code on this one is actually on the cord itself. So let's see if we can get this scanned. Do it. All right. So we have the cord right there. This is plugged in. Oh, this is interesting that it wants me to pick a Wi-Fi. I didn't have this yesterday with nanoleaf. Let's go ahead and we'll select the Wi-Fi to get it connected to. Oh, come on. Why is it never working? Okay, so I kept getting this message yesterday too when I was trying to do the nanoleaf, where it almost seems like it has connected to my environment, but I never got a pop-up. I never got a notification. It never like confirmed anything. So I don't really know if it connected or if it didn't. Yesterday, how I fixed this problem is I had to factory reset the nanoleaf bulb and then it able to bypass this. So if I go ahead and click on yes, then essentially, it wants me to go into the app, but like I never knew that it's set up. So it's still pretty weird and not working correctly. I'll do one factory reset on this light strip right here to see if we can get it working, but it definitely seems that there are some bugs that need to be ironed out with this process. Okay, so we just did a factory reset on this right here. Let's go ahead and go through the setup process one more time. We're gonna add a device all the way to the bottom. We got other, Matter, yes, scan the QR code. I gotta say, this is some really pretty colors this thing is going through right now. I'm excited to start using this guy. Okay, so new light was added. That's super cool. Device was found and connected. So it found it and connected it automatically, and that's because we have already set up this Echo right here as our thread border router. So I didn't have to do much more than that. Got it all connected, click on next, and supposedly it's there. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to quickly show you. I'm gonna go back here. Let's see if we can find this light. I wish that it would allow me to name it before it added it, because now I don't remember what it said its name was. Let's look in here. So we got the nanoleaf bulb. That one's there. And I mean, essentially I'm going to be able to tell by seeing something that's on, but I don't see anything that's on right now. I'll have to go back to the screen recording and see what it said its name was. It's not the Akara one. It's not the nanoleaf bulb. So, but I want to show you the nanoleaf bulb right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the nanoleaf bulb. I'm going to click on the settings up in the top corner. And then here is where I can see. So I can see that it's connected to the Echo 4th Gen, but I don't see how it's connected. And what's funny is that initially I unplugged that light bulb and I plugged it back in and it said it was connected to my Echo Show 10. So it was initially connected to the 10. It eventually switched back over to this one right here, but I would like to see possibly in here saying how it's connecting. Is it connecting through Wi-Fi? Is it connecting through Matter? I mean, maybe those are just kind of the same thing, but I would like more clarity on my Matter setup. Like what's connected to Matter, what isn't. I mean, do I just find out when the internet goes down that, oh, this doesn't work anymore because that one was connected to the cloud and it wasn't connected to Matter, so it wasn't being controlled locally? I would like to know a little bit more about that. So as awesome as Matter promises to be, I don't know that, at least right now, that it's all that great. I wouldn't necessarily rush out and purchase anything or try to set up a house, at least as of right now, that is strictly Matter. That's something that I am probably going to be doing on this channel, is start diving more and more into Matter, but I don't think it's a necessity that you need to go switch anything out right now. Essentially, your smart home is working now. It's going to continue to work. Matter is going to make things easier down the road, but as of right now, it's such in its infancy that it still needs a lot of work. Well, I know this was a different type of video today. I know we didn't get a lot done. We kind of just dove in and messed around with the new Matter on the Amazon ecosystem. just to test it out. I don't know, I kind of had fun doing it. I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. If you guys want to know kind of more behind the scene type stuff, I do a lot of that stuff over on my Instagram. So I'll link that below. You guys can follow me over there. The next series that I think I'm going to be diving into is going to be smart locks. So we're going to be testing out a few of these smart locks and then kind of doing an overall best smart lock video. So definitely stay tuned for that if you guys are interested in doing smart locks. If there's something else that you want me to dive into, whether it be switches or plugs or different things like that, let me know in the comments. I'm always up for ideas and things that you guys want to see too. So I would appreciate that. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know that you liked it. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.